little fine-tuning and nitty-gritty things that are always very exciting to me. So wanting to see the review side on comics was just a natural fit. So I started writing in and around Dark Knight News, very large fan following for Batman, official DC licensed website. We get sent comics by them every month just so that we have them on day of release. And because comics are such a huge creative process where so many different collaborators all handle one story, because people just think it's like writer, artist. No. There's people who do the initial sketches. There's people who do the coloring. There's people who do the levels of shading. There's people who do the ink so that the bolds and the outlines all work well. And it's a point of personal pride that I always try to shout out how well letterers do in my reviews, because they are unsung heroes, because they don't just do like the text boxes and the speech bubbles. They make it so that it is not intrusive to the art, but it also, depending on how well they're spaced out, it sort of guides the direction of the story. And I could see it done okay in like Eastern style comics, like translations of manga, where the speech bubbles are still huge because it's translated from the Japanese, but it still contains the story elements along. I think that's why as a medium it's still so strong, with DC and Marvel having their origins going back to the 30s and the 40s, well over 100 years of storytelling at this point. We can sort of trace that back. Like, this is going to sound so artsy and pretentious.
No, go for it. That's what we're here for.
I know, but like that form of storytelling where it's like all visual and flowing around, that's like cave paintings of Lascaux. That's like old school caveman paintings of just like following moving pictures.
So it's in us. It's almost innate, isn't it? It's almost something that we, it's deep in our psyche that's been passed down. That this is how we should tell stories with mixed media, that it shouldn't essentially just be just words or just pictures, but bringing the two things together. And actually, I never considered that before now, about you saying about the wording, and I'm starting to think now that maybe I could read so well from comic books is because of the way the wording was structured different.
Yeah, it's
because of the structure of that speech within the comic, and maybe a tiny little bit of narrative that was going on, but it was mainly that speech that helped something flow in my mind.
Oh, definitely.